Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking to you all about how to grow longer hair faster, and I'm not going to be telling you the kind of typical tricks that everyone knows and that your hairdresser always tells you. I'm going to try and give you really specific, really helpful tips that you might not have heard before. So I just thought that it might be interesting for you guys to hear how I help my hair grow longer, faster, whilst also dyeing it and bleaching it, because obviously that completely destroys your hair and makes it very difficult for it to grow long. So here are some tips and tricks that I use to help my hair grow longer, faster, whilst still being able to enjoy my colour. Number one, you should take 1/8 of an inch off of your length every 10 weeks. What I suggest doing is going to the hairdresser, getting them to chop it to the longest point you can get it to whilst still being classed as healthy, and then go for a trim every 10 weeks. It's best not to trim your hair yourself. I know lots of people do this and there are loads of YouTube videos telling you how you can do this, but hairdressers have the best kind of equipment for that, the best scissors. You have to have sharp, proper hairdressing scissors to be able to cut your own hair so that the ends are completely healthy. Number two is that every time you get your hair wet, you should condition it. Now there is some science behind this, you understand, but it's something to do with taking, when your hair gets wet, the moisture comes out of it and it washes away some of your natural oils. So every time you get your hair wet, just make sure you put some conditioner on it, preferably a proper wash in, wash out conditioner, but if not, maybe just a leave-in conditioner spray. Number three is that whilst you should condition your hair every time it gets wet, you should try to stay away from shampoo as much as possible. Don't shampoo your hair every time you get your hair wet or every time you wash your hair. Try to steer clear of it as much as possible because it strips back the natural oils from your roots, which your hair needs to keep growing. Number four is that long hair needs more TLC. It's a bit gross, but the longer the hair is, the older it is and the more unhealthy it is. Some of this hair that I've got on my head is years and years and years old, which is kind of gross when you think about it. But don't shy away from putting product in your hair. Your hair is going to need it if it's long and if it's going to grow even longer. Some people might think that using lots of product in your hair is going to have a residue build up or strip back your natural oils or just weigh your hair down in general. If you want to grow your hair long and if your hair is already getting to a longer length, you need to be using products, especially things like macadamia oils. Tip number five is that you should brush your hair ends first and then up to your roots, rather than going root to end, because this tends to drag all of the knots down to the ends of your hair, which pulls them all down into a clump, which means you're going to lose more hair. So gently start from the bottom and then slowly increase up to your roots. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Number six is to ditch the towels when you're drying your hair. I've mentioned this before in my how to get purple hair video. That kind of bobbly material that towels have really aggravates your hair. It pulls more out, you're going to lose your ends. It just tends to really aggravate your hair, especially your follicles. So I personally use an old soft cotton t-shirt to dry my hair with, but you could also purchase a microfiber towel if you're feeling especially fancy. Number seven is to rinse your hair with cold water after a wash. Most experts actually recommend that you wash your hair entirely with cold water, but if you're anything like me and you like a scalding hot shower, then that's just not going to cut it. So what I like to do is just blast my hair at the end with a bit of cold water, as this helps to prevent moisture loss, and as we know, moisture is essential to healthy hair that can grow really easily. Number eight is to eat lots of protein. Your hair is actually made of protein, so by consuming more protein, your body has more of the stuff it needs to produce more of this stuff, so it just makes sense to eat lots of protein. Number nine, get a scalp massage. Scalp massages increase the blood circulation and blood flow to your scalp, which is great for your hair follicles, essential to help them work properly. And obviously your hair follicles is where your hair grows from, so you see, it's all connected, it's all connected. This one is my favourite tip because it's just a great excuse to ask someone to give you a head massage. And finally, number 10, don't sleep in a really tight braid or ponytail or bun on top of your head, because this is going to put pressure on your follicles, and as we know, your hair grows from your follicles, so you need to treat them with love and respect. If you are one of those people that has long hair like me and needs to tie their hair up at night, I personally suggest a really loose braid from the nape of your neck. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, please give this a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for me if you'd like to see more content here on my channel. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you soon.